block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. All right, chat. Technical difficulties have been sorted out, and we are ready to rock and roll here. So, hope you guys are doing good. Let me just set this. Boom, boom.
Yo, good morning.
Alrighty. Good morning, John. Good morning.
Morning, chat.
Morning, everybody. Technical difficulties have been solved. Let's get this party started. So, what up, John?
What's poppin'?
Everything, man. Doing great.
Nice.
All right. Juan in the building. Yup, Juandito. Juandito is in the building. You know, my kids are half Dominican, so Uncle John is now Uncle Juan.
For sure.
All right, baby, we back. All right, cool. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. So, whoa, 335 subscribers. Holy, hey, appreciate you guys, man. Wow. Weren't we trying to hit 300 yesterday? I think we were trying to get to 300. So 335, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for subbing to the channel. Thanks for coming on the stream, liking the stream, and supporting what we're doing here, because we're trying to support you, right? We're trying to help you guys out in terms of trading and in terms of being disciplined and a professional, and mastering. Well, I wouldn't say mastering, but really honing in on this craft. Because when you hone in on this craft, your life can change in the most miraculous ways. I promise you that. And that's what I'm here to help you guys do. That's what I'm doing myself. So, you know, you're with someone in the game, right? So we're gonna be chatting here today. Today is FOMC, the day we have all been waiting for, right? So FOMC is today. We have the meetings over here at 2 p.m. So we'll be back live later on this afternoon as well for those that want to tap in. But that's later, right? We got to focus on the here and the now, and what we came here to do, right? We came here to do a job today, and that job is to be disciplined, to be patient, and execute on our setups, the setups that we know that we have previous sample size data on, not just random guesses in the market, not just based off of feelings, but actual sample size data that we can go by, that when these setups show up, we will execute, right? Win, lose, or draw, that has nothing to do with us. Our job is to execute on those trades and let the chips fall where they may, right? So that's exactly what we do every day, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. I know it's FOMC, I know the hype is crazy, but let's calm that down now, and let's be professionals, and let's do what we came here to do today, okay?
Another day, another discipline.
Another day to be disciplined, another opportunity to be disciplined. And when you are disciplined in one area, it rubs off in all the other areas, right? So let's show professionalism today in how we trade, and we'll be good to go. All right. So let's get to the breakdown here. So let's just take a look at news. I know the pound had some news on it. Looks like GJ. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, GJ ended up flying. So just what we expected pound yen to do yesterday, right? We talked about how we're gonna start pushing up here now. The weekly time frame should be nicely bullish. Yep. So that's looking pretty clean. Let's see if the buy is still played out above. Yeah, this happened during London. But once you got this closure above right here, the price was able to push up pretty nicely. So really clean traffic on here on pound yen, all the way up to this 163, 164 area today. So we'll be looking at GJ, we'll be looking at gold, and we'll also be looking at US30, especially for later on today. But gold is just kind of waiting for the news here. So let's do a breakdown, let's chat, let's do a little story time. Let me get my tools down and we will see what is going on here with gold today. So gold, right? We know that we have had a push up here on gold, right? So if we're looking at this weekly time frame, what's one thing that we could all agree upon, right? We are pretty bullish on gold, right? You've had a really nice push up, and then this was a couple weeks ago when we really started streaming, right? We were in this area and we talked about how we had a run up, right? Where you had candles with no bottom wicks, just started running, right? Just absolute rocket ship blasting off there. And it was really trying to come in and tap into these highs up here, right? So what happened was gold, this candle right here, one thing we notice about gold is that this candle closed with no top wick. And chat, what do we know about candles that close with no top wicks? No range for price to drive, right? Not a lot of range that price can really start to move in at that point. Now, again, I say this all the time. That's not saying that price can't move or it won't move. It's just saying that the probability of price pushing after a bullish close with no top wick, is less likely of happening. Not saying it can't happen, but it becomes way less likely. And the way we like to look to take positions is I like to look for an 80% or up win rate, right? A 50-50 trade, in my opinion, is a gamble. And when a bullish candle closes with no top wick, you are now putting yourself in the gamble area, right? So this candle closed with no top wick. And then what do you notice about the next few candles, right? This one closed very weak bullish, couldn't really go anywhere. This one closed even weaker bullish, and then the steam really started to die out here, right? If you notice, all the momentum that was pushing up from this move, it all started to die out right here after this candle closed with no top wick, right? So, and then what happened? We started pushing back down, right? We had a nice push down. We took sells all I think for like a month, right? We were just taking gold sells, and came back down and basically just tapped in and created a support right here, right? Created a support. It never got to the actual support we were looking at, right? Our target on gold during these bearish weeks, during these weeks right here, right? Once you've seen this candle engulf everything, closing below this range, well, we were targeting this support here, but we never did get there. But what's one thing you notice about this candle? Closed with no bottom wick, right? So look at the next candle, how it really wasn't able to do much. It had to create its own top and bottom wick, and then the next two candles were able to push on down. No bottom wick on that candle, and what happened? Price started pushing up, right? So we've created a support on gold. It's higher than this support as well, right? You have a low, and now you have a higher low. So what can we expect on gold, right? Well, if we're looking at market structure, we could probably expect this push up, this pullback, create support, right? And then price to continue pushing up. Pretty exciting. I mean, that's going to happen. We're possibly going to break all-time highs here on gold, which is pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy times that we are trading in. But that's the reality of it. And once you break this high here, you literally, like, we have zero data to the left-hand side. It's like outer space now. So it's going to be a little tough, right, to start trading gold once we start breaking these highs, because until we form ranges, there's really no data, right? Like no evidence of where price can go or anything like that. So it becomes a little bit tricky at that point. So we really just have to find ranges, right? Price needs to come up, down, start to create ranges for us to trade in. So otherwise, we're just guessing, right? Like we break this high right here, it's like, okay, where are we going next? What are you gonna say? 2020, 2000, that's all a guess, right? There's no actual data. So we'll see if we do break these all-time highs. You have a lot of uncertainty in the US dollar right now. FOMC, they're looking to raise rates here, right, to 5%. So a lot of stuff going on with the US dollar here today, and this whole week and this whole month. So it gets pretty interesting, right? But it's fun time nonetheless. So, but coming back to this chart, right? What do you see here? You see a strong bullish closure, but for all my new people, what do you notice? No top wick, right? No top wick on this previous weekly candle, which it again is calling our name and saying there's no range for price to drive. Now, if we do break this wick, then we have some potential to come up and fill these wicks up here. But until that happens, we are looking pretty bearish, right? Looking pretty bearish right now. Daily closed yesterday, bearish as well. And so let's take a look at this. So let's go down to the daily time frame, see what the daily time frame is saying. So we closed bearish. We've created a resistance at this point on the daily time frame, right? So if you just look at the candles, just zoom in on the candles, you have a very simple resistance, and then below here you have a support, right? So right now this is the range that we're trading in on the daily time frame, right? So once price created this resistance, there's a high chance now that price wants to come back down to retest this support. Now, will that happen today? We don't know, right? We have a lot of news today, a lot of heavy news today. We don't know this candle, for all we know, this candle can come up and start breaking all the highs, right? It can come up just like that. And at the end of the day today, we could be looking at something like this, right? We don't know. So we have to consult with the lower time frames, find our ranges, see what the 1 hour, see what the 30 minutes are saying, and really look to find clean ranges to trade in today. And at the end of the day, we're just following price action. Like, news is news, but at the end of the day, news will always reflect price action. Price action will always reflect the news. So that's what we trade here. That's what we stick to here. But or you can see price continue down today, right? We don't know that yet. If we knew that, we would already be multi-gazillionaires like Nancy Pelosi. But we don't know that, right? So we just gotta wait. Just know that we are in this range. Our weekly candle we're obviously bullish, but our weekly candle closed with no top wick. For that, you had the rejection. Weekly candle's coming down. It's Wednesday, right? So we're 3 days into this weekly candle. We've closed bearish on Monday, bearish on Tuesday, and now we're kind of frozen at this point, right? We don't really have a top wick. I believe we broke the low. Did we break that low? Yeah, we broke the daily lows. So let's take a look at the 4 hour time frame and see what we got going on here. So 4 hour time frame is in a bit of consolidation right now, which is completely understandable, right? I figured that I would come to the charts and this is what it would look like on the 4 hour time frame. You're basically caught in this range, right? Price doesn't know exactly what it wants to do, where it wants to go. You're just stuck. You're just stuck here, right? So we may have that push and break, that real push and breakout later on. Again, we will be streaming later on today, this afternoon. So we will watch the speech, we'll see what's going on, and then we will look to take positions if our setup presents itself. But pretty nasty here on the 4 hour time frame, right? A lot of wicks, a lot of indecision. Price don't know where it wants to go. Does it want to go up? Does it want to go down? It's not too sure at the current time, which is 7:27 a.m. Eastern, right? So we don't really know where it wants to go. Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, you have this range here. You have a resistance formed right here. You also have a support formed right here. And this is pretty much the range that we'll probably spend the majority of the session in today, just trying to break out, right? If we do get a breakout of these ranges, you have a wick to fill down here. And if we do decide to push up, which the news is probably showing us that that we will push up, right? They're raising rates. The dollar is just taking a hit right now. Once price starts breaking up through these wicks, it should start to fly. But we don't want to predict that. We want to wait and see that happen. But I do think if we get some sort of let's take a look at the 30-minute. Yeah, I do think if we get some sort of a closure above this area here, we could look to take buys. Probably going to need range 2 buys today. So range 2 buys will be above 1945. And when I say range 2, what I mean by that is, being that we're going against the daily bias, right? So on the daily, we're bearish, right? This candle, we have a resistance, we have a strong bearish closure. And you know, if this was a 30-minute time frame or a 1-hour time frame, we would be expecting this current candle to create a top wick, come on down, re-break the lows, right? Create a top wick, re-break these lows, and then come on down to test this support, right? So that's what price action is telling us today. Now we do have, again, heavy news that can manipulate that can make that change, right? So that's why we're still open for buys, and we are open for sells today. So going back to the 1-hour time frame, I think if we can get a range 2 breakout here, and going back to what I was saying, range 2 breakout. So again, being that we're going against the daily bias, you don't want to just take a buy once you get a closure here, because you're very prone to be faked out at that point, right? If you're going against the daily bias, chances are what can happen is you can break these highs, and then price could end up closing back in the range, and then that's how you get faked out. So we've been faked out more than enough times in the past 3 years, where, you know, we've come up and have, you know, thought about this range 2, range 1, range 2 breakouts, which I got from Don Vo, who just did an incredible job sample sizing this, and, you know, sample sized this as well myself for the last 1.5 years. And it's really the best way that we've found that we can avoid fake outs, right? Because remember, we're bearish on the day. So price can easily just create a little bit of a steeper top wick, and then just continue pushing down, right? Continue pushing down like this, break these lows, and then continue on down today, right? I seen Raja, who is another one of my mentors. He took a GJ celery play last night and took a loss, and I appreciate him showing that, because if you notice, he took a sell off the celery play. But what was the daily bias? Let's go to GJ just for 1 second, right? What was the daily bias? It was bullish, right? So what happened? He got caught up in this sell. I don't know exactly where it was, but looks like it was right here. Yeah, I'm not too sure where it was, but the reason that trade may not have worked out is because he was going against the daily bias, right? Gentlemen, it's almost like pissing in the wind, right? You don't want to get caught up pissing in the wind, come right back at you, right? So that's what happens when you go against the daily bias. So what we've learned to do was wait for a range 2 breakout, and I'll explain that now. So what I mean by that is, let's say price breaks up, I will not take my buys on this candle like I normally would, right? I would either wait for price to grab liquidity, basically push down, and even if it does close bearish, it closes above the range, right? So then you have your liquidity, and then on the lower time frame, this is a resistance, this becomes a support, and now you're back above this range here. And then what I'll do is I'll look to take my buys on the break of the high, right? Something like that. We've all seen this play. If you've been trading this style for quite some time, you know exactly what we're talking about here. So that's what I'd be waiting for, or I would just wait for some sort of a range, right? So I'll wait for price to continue bullish, and then maybe come back down to create a support, right? something like this, create a support. So now you basically have a resistance, right? And now once you get a bullish closure, you have a support. And this is basically the onion play coming back up. And then I'll look to take my buys on this candle right here as we push up, right? So that's gonna be the range 2 breakout. And I have a video coming that it's gonna explain this in more detail, but you basically have a range here, right, that we're in right now. And then you have your second range. So you've created a resistance, you've created another support, and now you can look to take positions, right? So that adds confirmation to our trades as we are trading against the daily bias. All right, so range 2 buys above here. Sells are pretty clean. Let me just look left here for a sec. Let me look left to get right. Let's look left to get right. Let's take a look at what this is. Yeah, I think I'll look to take sells below here today. So if you can get sells, a closure below here, something looking like this, then I will look to take my sells coming down. All right. You have a wick to fill here, and then you have clean traffic all the way down here, right? So that we could take advantage of here today. And yeah, I'll look to basically take my sells. So I'll wait for this candle to close. This will be our confirmation candle, and then I will look to take positions on this candle after creating a top wick. All right, so basically confirmation candle right here and trading candle right here. Okay, so that's what we're looking at here for gold today. Again, we do have FOMC. We have a lot of heavy news coming in here today, so just be very patient. Be a professional, right? Don't just get all antsy because you know volatility's in the market today. Like, there's nothing you can do with that, man. There's nothing you can do with that. So just stay patient, just hang tight, wait for the setup to come. And when it does come, like every time, we will execute on the play. So, but pretty open for buys and sells here today, based off of the US economy, based off of the news coming out, and things of that nature. So that is going to be gold today. So I'm going to keep myself out of this range right here. This is going to be a no trade range here for me. Actually, yeah, this range right here is going to be a no trade range here for me today. I'm going to stay out of this range. You'll probably spend the majority of our session in this range. And then I will look to take buys in this area and all up here. And same thing with sells. We have clean traffic all the way in these areas here. So that's my story on gold today. Take a picture of it. If you want, you can wait for sells below this range as well, if you're a little bit more comfortable with that, below here. But based off of the 1 hour time frame, I will look to take sells below this area here to fill that wick, especially if we get a closure right at 8 a.m. So if this 30-minute candle closes below, or 1 hour candle closes below, then we have volume coming in. And what's one thing we know about wicks and volume? Wicks are filled when volume comes into the market. So if we do close right around 8 a.m., then we can certainly look to fill this wick down here. All right, and this wick right here is going to be about 40 pips. All right, about 40 pips down. So yeah, that's the story. I'm sticking to it. This is going to be no trade here for me. And this section is going to be all my money, and this section is going to be all my money. So that's where I'll look to trade today. Other than that, just hanging out, waiting, and we'll wait for that to show up. And when it does, we'll be there. Sound Gucci? Yeah, we've broken the low. We broke the low and now pushed back up. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. What was this? This was 3 a.m. today. What was going on? Was that when the pound news came out? Yeah, that was when CPI came out for the pound. Interesting. Interesting. Let us talk about it. This channel's growing rapidly. Yeah, it's growing pretty quick. First month got over 300 subs, so it's moving along here, man. Show me a chart, I'll tell you the news. Nancy Pelosi. Shh, don't say her name too loud. Good morning, Sam. All right, so let's take a look at GJ as well here. So, pound yen, good old pound yen. All right, so you guys have heard me talk about it for every day, basically, right? We were ranging on pound yen for the beginning of the year. We were kind of stuck in this range, right here. So really had no direction. It wasn't giving us much of a direction. We were really just waiting for a candle to break out. And then once we got that candle to break out, which was right here, what do you notice price was able to do? Price was able to push up, right? Something that price was not able to do here, and here, right? We can never actually close and push all the way up to retest these highs. But once you did get that closure, we were able to push up. And that's why it's so important to wait for candles to close, right? Wait for candles to close so that way you can confidently say, okay, now we can look to see our push. And that's what you've seen there on GJ, right? So we've seen the push up, beautiful push up, and then we have had a nice retracement, right? So boom, bam, created a support right in this level. Perfect. Little fake out as well, and now we can look to continue pushing up here on this weekly time frame as long as we close bullish, right? If we close bearish back in the range, that's a different story, but from the looks of it, we have 2 days left of this weekly candle, and if we can close bullish here, then that is a really good sign that we can continue to push up here next week. So next week's candle should be able to look something like this, right? Filling this range here. So pretty bullish now on GJ. I'm really happy that we did not push back into this range, right? I'm glad we never broke the lows, because if we push back into this range, then we could continue to see some more choppiness, some more consolidation. But typical GJ takes a month or two to really get things going. But yeah, we have officially flipped bullish like we talked about on Monday and Tuesday. And hopefully we can push up and really establish this support here on the weekly time frame. All right, so that's what we're looking at. Let's scale down to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, yesterday we did close below this level. So that was my only issue, but again, we were pretty bullish, right? You were kind of stuck in this range. Price officially now breaking out of the range, did its job, right? Came and really filled this area here, which is pretty nice. So let's see, do we want to continue pushing up, or do we want to slow back down is the question. So that's what we're looking at here. In order to answer that question, we've got to go down though, right? We've got to look at the 4 hour time frame. We've got to look at the 1 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame is pretty bullish. Looks like we finally got a breakout of this area, right, for price to now continue going up. You had a strong bullish closure. You have clean traffic to the left hand side up until 163.800 here. So I do expect price to fill this range here by the end of the day, by the end of maybe even by the end of this 4 hour candle. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and the 30 minute, because if we're going to look for positions here today, we're going to need to have to scale down and see what's the deal here. So looks like we're starting to reject this area right here, right? You guys see this level right here? Looks like we are starting to reject which no big deal. Will probably come down, create some sort of support to push back up. So from the looks of this, what I would wait for today is I would wait to take my buys above this area, right above here, because when price did close above here, we were able to really push up. All right, you see this nice push up here, nice push up here. So I think it's best to wait for price to kind of pull back, create some sort of support, and then we'll look to go long on the way back up. You have super clean traffic here to the left hand side, and that is something I would definitely be open to take advantage of today. So that is that's the story on GJ. In terms of sells though, in terms of sells, I don't think I want to take any sells today. If I do take sells on pound yen today, it'll probably be gonna need a range 2 breakout below this level here today. Right? Why would we want to take sells? Look at this candle. This candle's ripping, right? At any point this candle could pull back just to continue going up. We don't want to get faked out, right? So that's why we're gonna wait. So we'll wait for range 2 sells below here today on GJ. Range 2 sells, and then we'll look to take our buys right over here. Buys above, clean buys above. So here's what I would like to see. I would really like to see us come down a little bit, right? Come down, and you know, these sells, you can take these sells, but these aren't my pips, right? These aren't my sells to take. I am bullish here on the day, so I would much rather wait to see price form a new range, and then we can possibly look to take our buys from down here, or we just simply wait for a closure above this area and look to take our buys coming back up. All right, so that's what I'll be waiting here for today on GJ, and that's the story, man. That's the story. So we'll see if we can create some sort of support and look to continue that bullish run here today. But other than that, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Sticking to it. Yep. And we got really clean range, right, to come on up here today. So a lot of clean traffic here to the left hand side. Once we do get a closure above this range, man, you're looking about 70 to 100 pips here. Probably go break even right around here, around 30 pips, and look to take advantage of this here today. So clean traffic going in the direction of the higher time frames. Just gotta wait for our closure now, right? That's all we gotta wait for, and we will be good to go. Sound like a plan? Perfect. Perfect. Gold buys are clean though as well, so I'm not opposed to taking buys here on gold. A lot of ranges here today, chat. Lots of ranges. Sheesh. So boom, that is the analysis. take a look at the Discord. See if anybody traded in London or Asian. We got some food pick. Okay, George. Oh damn, that chicken looks good. Is that chicken? Looks like chicken. Oh, Nico with the spread. Hey yo ho ho ho. Hey yo. Steak, baby. Let's see what was going on here in London. Lots of volume right now. Gonna wait for 30. That was on GJ's. Johnny Boy was in the London session. Shout out to Red FX. Gino T, I believe, is new to the Discord. Welcome if you're on here today. Yeah, Gino T, yesterday. Welcome, Gino. Not sure if you're on the live, but welcome. Let's go back to London. Sitting here, man. Yeah, you see how everyone in the chat is kind of starting to talk the same language? Look left, sit on your hands, don't catch FOMO, clean traffic up to this point, right? You see how the lingo is starting to all correlate? That is music to my ears, man. Because when we're all speaking the same language, talking the same language, that's how you know things are starting to click. Was the play 30 minutes to close, or the 15 minute close the ball, way past the high? Oh, okay, Gino. So you're new to the style. So if you're on here and you're new, I would highly recommend just tuning into the streams every day and just following along. It's pretty simple, right? We keep things pretty simple here. One thing I'm good at is taking complicated things and making them simple, right? So that my brain can understand them. And I believe that that's what I've been able to do with trading. I used to trade more intraday, use indicators and all this crazy stuff, but now keep things very, very simple. So you'll catch on. You just gotta show up every day, and things will start making sense to you, right? Once you start showing up and hearing the same things over and over again, that's when things will start to click for you, and that's when things will start to stick, right? They'll start to make sense. Oh, I heard him say that 20 times this week. I heard this guy say that 10 times this week, right? So things will start to line up for you. But yeah, welcome, my man. What was the deal last night, John? Anything?
What, in London?
London.
Nice. That was pretty chill. GJ drove at when the news drops.
Yeah.
But no valid stops for me for a position. But other than that, London was pretty chill.
Nice.
We'll definitely need some sort of pullback right now for GJ.
Word. New York. Red FX, man. I'm telling you. This guy's everywhere. Nice. GJ, he took the gold, GJ buys. Very nice. Good work. Yeah, guys, if you want, you can join our Discord as well. We got a free Discord here. A lot of great stuff going on in here. You guys are more than welcome to join. Maybe one of the mods can put the link to the Discord in the chat. And you guys are more than welcome. It's free. Free to join. Just like the live streams, it's all free. And we're just here to put out value, create a community, and make it happen. Posted this last night as well. The Forex Mindset, great book. So if you guys haven't read that book, I highly recommend it. Really, really good book. Thank you, George. Thank you. 1 second. 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 lot of good stuff in the Discord as well. So if you're new, you can ask any beginner questions in here. Got a nice chat room here where everyone kind of talks it up a little bit and posts, and got a lot of good stuff going on here. So come on in. Oh, we got a new friend already. Awesome. KinFX. Okay. There you go. In the Discord now. So, yeah, that's that. But I appreciate you guys for coming by, stopping by the stream. It's going to be a good one today. It's going to be a good one. Maybe, is Sam on here still? Maybe Sam can chat a little bit about his thoughts on FOMC. If you're down, let me know, Sam, and I'll send you the link. But other than that, we're just gonna wait, sit tight, hang out, and chill. You don't want to be greedy today. You do not want to be greedy today. You don't want to try and predict anything, or you don't want to do that any day, but definitely don't want to do it today. If you're not subbed to the channel, man, subscribe to the channel. And just note, man, we're here every single day, Monday through Friday.
So how was your day yesterday?
Oh, it was good, man. We took gold cells, right? What's gold cells? Oh, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I was reading that Powell will lean more on continuing to raise rates and battle inflation rather than nurture the bank. Yeah, the banks are really, trying to, or they're really hoping Powell will not raise the rates, and they're banking on him. But I don't think it's gonna happen for them. So yesterday we took a gold sell. It was a nice. Oh yeah, that was it. Just that 1 hour seller play. That was all. That was it. 1 hour, that was a pre-New York position at 6:40 a.m. And that was all we took. But we did have a nice big push yesterday on the, on gold to the downside. So we got 22 trades here on stream, and 20, what did I say, 22 trades.
Yep.
21, 20, 19. So 18 or 19 wins out of 22 trades, so not bad. Too shabby. Could have avoided about 3 of those losses too. I like the flow of your stream. That's why I come back. I'm a bit impatient trader trying to work on it. Yeah, it's understandable, you know. There's so much available here in these markets, but once you really understand that there's really nothing happening here, it becomes easy to take trades, right? And impatience can teach you how to be patient, right? So that's how I kind of learned. Like, I was impatient, and I would take these sells or something right here in the range, and then pulls back up. Now I'm in a bunch of drawdown, right? Enter on the break of the low. And just cost me a lot of money to be impatient in the market. So, you know, sometimes you gotta learn by the pain, right? I posted the other day, learn from your losses, because you are paying for them in one way or another. No matter what we're talking about, life in general, right? You're paying for those lessons, so you might as well, learn the lesson there, and just stop messing up, right? Stop going against the rules. Stop going against what you know is best. And having sample size data will also help you there, right? Where it's very easy for me to stay patient right now is because I truly understand that anything in this range is not my money. These are not my pips here, right? They're not mine, because I understand that we could just mess around in this range for quite some time until we get a breakout. But once we do get a breakout, then what happens is that will push volume into the market. And I know that when we get a breakout and we have volume coming in, that's the opportunity to make some money, right? This isn't like gambling where you just, roll a dice or flip a coin and see if it's going to work for you. This is legit a business, right? This is a skill set. And if you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. But if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to be an expensive hobby, man. Expensive hobby. But you'll get better. You just keep working, right? Just keep staying patient. A lot of times too, when it comes to trading, we're so programmed by the world that you have to actually do something to make money. Right? Like you have to, when you go to a job, you have to put in those hours. You have to do your job in order for you to make money. Now, same thing here, but a lot of the job here is honestly just being patient. That is your job. Right? And then
that's where most traders fail, is being impatient.
Yep. Me and Green were talking about this on the phone like last week, where this is the hard part about trading. The easy part is taking trades, it's marking up your charts. That's the easy part, but the hard part is now being disciplined and waiting, and you know how they say trading is 80% waiting, right? That's where you're going to make the money here. You're getting paid to wait. So as long as price is in this range here, I will just wait. I will not take a sell right now. Price is going down, I will not take a sell here. Like, I don't care how good it looks. I don't care if there was a celery play right here. I will not take that position. And when you start being patient and you notice, oh my God, I would have been in that position and that would have stopped me out if I wasn't patient today, then it becomes very easy now to start laying back, right? Laying back and waiting for familiar price action to show up. Right? Yesterday during the New York session, we had that one trade, but other than that, price action wasn't familiar, right? It wasn't the way it normally looks when we take positions. So at that point, we just called it a day. Right? We just called it a day at that point. And trading is really about just being mature. Right? The Bible says, what you do with little is how I'll bless you with a lot. So how will you handle what you've already been given, right? How will you treat your account with care? Will you treat your account with love and respect? Or will you just try and gamble it away to make a big bag real quick, right? And you may get lucky one day and 2 days and 3 days, but over the course of a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, depending on how serious you actually are, that's going to take a system. And that's not going to work. Gambling and throwing at any trade is just not going to work. You really do need a system, and that's what we're here to provide. And if you like our system, great. If not, there's thousands of other systems out there. But just pick one. Pick one that works well with your brain and your mind, and just stick with it. Stick with it for 6 months, 8 months. Don't look left, don't look right. Just stick with the system and watch it play out, because our only job, like I was saying yesterday, is to execute on price action that we know. Win, loss, or draw, that's not up to us. right? That's not up to us. So yeah, you have the setup. Now you just need the patience. But yeah, our only job is to execute, right? On plays that we know that we have a high probability win rate, and you could be confident in that. And if let's say you do take a loss, you should know that if you run that play 10 times, you should succeed in that 8 or 9 out of those 10 times, right? I mean, what are we looking like in? So this is March, right? So just letting the numbers play out, right? We have 12 wins, 1 loss, right? So, and again, this one could have been avoided. I got spreaded into this trade. Probably could have avoided that, but yeah, just run the play and let the numbers fall as they may. Let the chips fall where they may. Sometimes you get rewarded for bad behavior. It makes you think it works, but it's luck. Yeah, one of the worst profits you can take is get a trade against your playbook. That will actually hurt you more than it's helped me, and I do know that from experience. Trust me, I do know that from experience, because you'll go against your rule, right? And let's say you have a 1 lot open. You'll go against your rule and the market will give it to you that time. All right, you'll win that trade, and then you'll think in your mind, oh my God, I wish I would have had a bigger lot size open. And then that same thing happens again, and you know you're breaking your rule, but you're like, oh, I won it last time. Markets ain't got nothing on me, right? And then you jump to a 5 or a 6 lot, and then boom, just wipes you out. Happens every time, right? So the best thing you can do is stick to your plan, stick to your system that you know works, and then if you do acquire a loss, it's okay, because every system is gonna have losses in it, right? There's gonna be no one's trading system is perfect, and if they tell you that, just run, right? If they tell you their system's perfect, the next thing that they usually say is they have a mentorship program, and it's $2,500. Just run. Just run. Most of the time, bad win is worse than a good loss. Hell yeah. I'd rather take a great loss over a bad win any day.
100%.
Any day. Not only that, but sticking to your plan, that discipline, it builds your self-confidence times 1,000. Yes, it does. Yep. You don't want to be shitting your pants in a trade. You want to be confident in that trade, and the only way you're confident in that trade is if you know you're rocking with your plan, right? If you know that this is your job, right? Your playbook calls for you to enter this trade. It calls for your stops to be here, your TP to be here. You can confidently execute that trade, and if that is a loss, that is a great loss, and that is still a W in my book, because winning or losing is out of our hands. The only thing we have in our hands is that we execute on our plan, and if you've done that, very simply, you've done your job. Yep, you begin to trust yourself too. That's right, Scott. That's right. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, okay. Might be able to get, okay, the 8 a.m. So NY Open is right here, right now. Looks like you have a nice 1 hour seller. If we break the highs, you should continue up. The only issue here for me is that we're still below this range here. So I would much rather wait for a closure at 8:30, let's say, and then maybe we could look to take buys now coming up to fill this range here. So that would be perfect. We get a nice celery play to break the highs. Price looks something like this. Come up, familiar price action, right? Come up, break the highs here, close above this range, and then we will look to take buys to fill the range up. Something like that, right? Got your confirmation candle, closing above the range, and this will be our trading candle. 8:30, volume should be coming in. And yeah, so that's the idea there for GJ. And gold, we are just still waiting. Probably gonna chop around here for a while. Got to take those good losses as well to humble you and pay your rent to the market. Yeah, you can't just live and profit every day and trade in this market for free, right? Got to pay tuition sometimes. Tuition is in the beginning, rent is throughout your career. But good point, good point. Trust me, I've taken many losses over the past 3 years, and it was all worth it, right? Because it all taught me, it all got me to where I am right now, so. All right, look at this. Look at this. Broke the 4-hour high, very interesting. Daily candle starting to flip bearish again. Nasty 15-minute, right? So if you're looking at the 30 or the 1 hour thinking, oh man, I could have been in these cells. Well, just look what you would have been going through here. Right? You notice how once you got to close above, it was clean move, right? Once you had to close below, clean move. That's what you want. That's what you want to trade in. Hey Nick, good morning. Love the streams. Do you happen to have a course where you explain your strategy in detail? I'm actually working on a free course right now that we're going to put on YouTube. So that's going to be coming real soon, but this is the best course that you could possibly come to. Just show up every day and trade. This is live markets, right? So I can teach you what I do in the course, but I can show you what I do here. Right, so this is the best course you can possibly take, is showing up every day here and watching us actually trade. And we go over all of our trades and our ideas and our setups right here. But yeah, I am working on a free course that's going to be on YouTube. I'll probably release everything at once instead of just kind of releasing one video at a time. But yeah, it's coming. It's all coming. So you have the NY open here, pushing some volume into the market. But welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Give the stream a like as well so we can get this stream out to more and more people. There's a lot of traders that are just looking for a good live session to tune into, just like I was, 2 years ago. And I'm happy that I was able to find that with Don and Raja, and was able to be a student and really take what they were talking about serious. And here we are now. We got 35 subscribers yesterday, or 37 subscribers, I think.
Let's go.
So I think we can get the same thing today. We could probably get the subs up to 400 today. So if you guys haven't subbed to the channel, sub to the channel. My Instagram blowing up too here. Got about 50 followers yesterday out of nowhere. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, my IG's down here, right here, and give me a follow. I do post a lot of good trading content on my stories, so you're more than welcome to follow me there. Just don't forget to put the underscore. There's a couple scam pages out there too, so just make sure it's the right one. I'll show you guys which one's mine right now. Doo-doo-doo. So this is my Instagram here. You guys are more than welcome to hold on one sec. More than welcome to follow me here, and I've been posting a lot of our trades, right? So pretty much when we trade, we've usually been posting the trades, and this is straight from the playbook, right? So as you can see, salary play, this was it right here. This trade yesterday, I got this candle right here was bearish, right? It looked like this, and that called for me to enter a trade on the break of this low right here, and I went about 10 pips in profit. It was looking pretty good. I wanted to fill this wick, but price ended up pulling back on me, and I was pretty confident in this. My stops were above these 30 highs. Next one came down, and then 8 a.m., which is the NY Open, came in and brought the volume in. So that was a good trade. You'll notice my trades all look the same, right? Same thing here. Salary play, entry at the break of the highs, right? You had a bullish candle, close above this range. I think this was 9:30 a.m., right? Yep. So next candle, we waited for price to grab some liquidity. It closed bearish, but it closed above this range, and that trade was taken at the break of the high, tap target, and you'll see the salary play right here, and you'll see that exact position right there, right? So I don't budge, man. I don't budge from the system. Same thing here, right? What do you know? Keep it simple. Salary play, candle closed above, next one closed above bearish. We waited for that, and position was taken at the break of the high, so it worked out really well. Closed below the range, push down. That was a salary play too, actually. See that? So this was your simple breakout, going with the daily bias, bullish buy stops. We're at the break of the current candle high, came down, created a bottom wick, never broke the low. Once it rebroke its own high, we were in there. All right, so pretty simple. But yeah, it's my Instagram right here. 50 followers, man. We had 2,300 even yesterday in the morning, and yeah, 50 followers yesterday. So starting to gain some traction. So I hope the streams are helping. It seems like they're helping out, because people are starting to pull up, right? So that was our trade yesterday. Yeah, look, posted this 21 hours ago. 2,300 followers. And honestly, I want to talk about this, right? I posted this. Never doubt yourself, chat. Seriously, like, never doubt yourself. Like, there's going to be so many reasons when you look around in life. There's going to be so many reasons to doubt, right? Not anyone could just see the vision that you have, right? A lot of times God put that vision in your heart. It didn't put it in your wife's heart or your mom's heart or your friend's heart. He put it in your heart. And it's up to you to really stay disciplined and not doubt, right? How many times does the Bible say, don't doubt, right? Fear not, don't doubt, right? Just if you can see it in your mind, you can bring that stuff to reality. I promise you that. I'm a living example of that stuff, right? But there's going to be friends that doubt you. There's going to be family that doubt you, right? Sometimes you're going to be the only person that believes what you see. But that's okay, right? Man without vision will perish, right? So make sure you keep that vision crystal clear and don't waver on it, man. Don't settle for an average life when you were born to be above average, right? Don't let people make you succumb to their level, right? A lot of times when we dream big, we tell our friends and our family, they think we're crazy, right? They think we're nuts. And there's got to be a shift in your mind that says, you know what? I can do that. I can be this person, or I can have this size account. Whatever it is that you're dreaming and visualizing, you can do it, man. And if you're waiting for a sign or a message, this is your sign. This is your message that whatever you set your heart on, whatever you can commit to and you can see in your mind, you can bring it into reality. And man, I wish I knew that as a kid. I learned that when I was in my early 20s. And growing up, I grew up in an average family, average household. You know, we weren't rich, we weren't poor, just average people. And not knowing that I could actually be a multi-millionaire or whatever. Like, I always had the dreams and had the vision, but it wasn't until some people came into my life and showed me that how real that could be. You know, normal people who weren't famous, they weren't born rich, they became rich. And you know, success isn't this fairy tale, right? There's a formula to success. There's laws that govern success here. And if you can figure out those laws and abide in those laws and, you know, live disciplined to those laws, then you can create it. You can create it for yourself. But yeah, beautiful breakdown here by Scott. Scott's going to break down all our trades for now on moving forward. I'm going to add a channel in the Discord as well, right? Oh yeah, and then this goes back to what we were talking about earlier, right? We talked about being impatient, right? So this could help you out as well. When you make a plan, trade your plan. When you made that plan, right? When we first came here in the morning, we had a logical mindset, right? We had a rational way of thinking. And what'll happen, as I said here, many times the market will unground that logical thinking when that money is tugging at your emotions, right? Your mind's gonna try and lie to you. It's gonna try and attempt you, try and make you get into a trade, right? But your plan is the truth. Trust your plan. Don't break it. But yeah. But yeah, it's my Instagram. So if you guys want, you're more than welcome to come follow me here. Yeah, I just started recently posting more of our trades. But yeah. If you guys are into books, I'm always posting books, man. I love to read. Reading, I feel, has just changed my whole entire life. Power of the Subconscious Mind, Relentless, another great book. Are you streaming through OBS? Yeah, I am. Yep. Fire, thanks for the stream. I love the vibes. Yeah, appreciate it. But yeah, chat, a lot of good books as well. This one was good. The Way of the Peaceful Warrior was a good book. Emotional Intelligence, great book for trading. The Tongue, Creative Force, amazing. What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, amazing. Compound effect, amazing. Outwitting the devil, amazing. Oh my God.
Changed my life, that one.
If you just read these 4 books right here, you will be a totally different man. Promise, or woman, promise you.
I actually found my other self when I read Outwitting the Devil.
There you go. There you go. And, you know, I did a little bit of posting and stuff too. You know, trying to act like a model and shit. Sunny Florida in the winter, man, can't beat it. But yeah, Outwitting the Devil, another amazing book, amazing. Oh, here we have 5 a.m. Club, one of my top books right here. If you guys have not read the 5 a.m. Club, go check this book out. Absolutely amazing. Oh, look at that, pulled back. So nothing going on here on the charts right now. And I'm also looking at GJ on my other chart, so nothing happening right now. But yeah, man. Slight Edge. This was one of the first books I read right here. And this book right here really teaches you the power in doing the little things over and over and over again and having the long-term result, right? Like Green or Tandy or John or Joe or any of these guys can talk to you, Scott, about being in the gym, right? Or just, let's say, fitness as an example, right? It's very easy to just have some ice cream, right? No big deal, not gonna make a difference, but over time, having a little cup of ice cream will make a huge difference, right? Now, if we treated 1 scoop of ice cream, like over time, that can give you basically a heart attack, right? Cardiac arrest. And now, if you treated 1 scoop as if you were gonna get a heart attack, you wouldn't touch that ice cream anymore, right? You would look for a healthier meal. And same thing, right? Slight edge. It can go against you or it can go for you. Let's say you just eat, you know, straight protein and decent carbs and work out. You know, you may not see a change right away, but over time, those small, insignificant, consistent actions will start to build upon that success, right? And you'll look back in a year and you'll say, damn, wow, look where we've come. You know, I didn't even do a lot of work. I just did these small things each and every day, and they made a huge difference in my life. So same thing when it comes to trading, especially when it comes to patience, right? Being patient in the market. It doesn't seem like it's having a huge effect right this moment, but over time, you will start to really, really see the difference in your trading. So great read right here, Slight Edge, man. Each day and every moment you get to exercise choices that will determine whether or not you will become a great person, living a great life. Greatness is not something predetermined, predestined, or carved into your life for you beyond. Greatness is always in the moment, right? Greatness is always in the moment of the decision. So just make sure you're making the right decisions. Those little decisions that you don't think are making a huge difference, in time they will. But amazing book right there. Oh man, then Rich Dad Poor Dad, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of that book. This book has traveled with me, as you can see, pretty messed up. But this book was the first book I ever read, changed my whole life. The Magic of Thinking Big. Changed my whole entire life right here. This really, really helped me understand I can do it. Yeah, you see, this was one of the first books that got me into personal development. I highly recommend that you all create a personal development plan for yourself. Yeah, too many gems here, man. Too many gems. Hey, so you guys ready for in-person courses, man? Coming soon. Coming soon. Ready to hit the stage again.
Reading is really key.
There's your boy Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, man. But yeah, I love books, man. Love reading. It's me and my wife. She's always been with me, always doing her thing, riding with me. highly recommend you get a great significant other. But yeah, it's my IG. So you guys are more than welcome to come join us or come follow here on IG. So I'm starting to do a lot more trading stuff here. But yeah. I think I made, weren't we looking the other day for some of my old markups? I think I may have some in here. Can we click this or not? Charts. I may have some. Yeah, you see all this? Before, after. So trust me, I know. Yeah, so that's the way I used to trade. Oh damn, John's first trade.
Damn.
Wow. 15-year-old brother's a savage. Euro USD. Nice.
Crazy. That was a minute ago.
Yeah, chat. Used to trade with trend lines, moving averages, key levels, all that good stuff. I used to trade the London session. As you can see, this was 5:43 in the morning. Price come down, bounce off a key level. Fibonacci. 2 a.m. Oh no, 2 p.m. But yeah, that was the old style. My man Swaggy. Learned a lot from him. Used to use black charts as well, just to mess with my, just
black candles.
Black candles, yeah. But yeah, those are some of my older old charts. If you can't handle drawdown, you don't deserve the gains. Wow, I haven't looked at these in a while. 3 a.m. You see, I used to trade London, chat. You guys are like, did he really trade London? Yeah. Wow, good times. This was, I used to have a separate signal program. And then this is when I started trading, when I started learning from Raja. I believe. Yeah. Yep,
When I
you
first
see?
learned that strategy, man, that was game over, man.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
it's simple. I loved it.
Started getting into gold a lot here. This was, so chat, the reason why, look at this. This was 95 weeks ago. So for 95 weeks every day, I've been trading gold, right? So that's why I have a pretty decent handle on it at this point. Interesting, man. Interesting. Haven't looked at these in a while. This is pretty key too. There are 5 possible outcomes for your trade. Break even, small win, small loss, big win, big loss. Eliminate number 5 and you've taken a big step forward. So just try not to take huge losses. But don't let a crackhead out hustle you today. There's a crackhead that woke up this morning with literally nothing but the clothes on his back. He's not worried about if he's getting his next hit. He knows he will. There's no other option. When you have enough desire and desperation, you will do whatever it takes to reach your goal. Crackhead mentality. Crackhead mentality, man. All right, let's take a look here. So we had a 30-minute closure. We closed above the range. So nothing for us here just yet. Looks like gold is trying to find a direction here. Daily candle should be bearish, flipping bearish at this point. 4 hour broke the high, which is pretty interesting. GJ still doing nothing as well. See, we never closed above. Broke the high, but never closed above. Right? Some of you guys are saying it's the celery play. Yeah, but if it's not outside of your range, it's not a seller. It's not a true celery play. Because look at this, it broke the high and now it's coming back down. So there's a time and place, man. You gotta really know how to use it. But yeah, that's when I started trading with Raja and them. You see that? Price broke below, clean push down. Look at that, nice push down, push up, boom. Took a loss here, let's see what that was. Yeah, you know why? I was trying to predict it. I was trying to go off of a trend line or something and try and predict. Can't predict in this game. There he is. There he is. Printing money on a Monday? Ah, oh, chill. So I used to do a lot of back testing too. Q Banks, shout out to Q. NFP. NFP sells. Price closed with no top wick, rejection, next candle breaks the low. This right here changed the game for me. This was a free course that Raja posted. 5-hour course on YouTube. So if you're wondering what to do today, and if you don't have anything to do, go to Raja's page on YouTube, find this 5-hour course, and just lock in.
That was the video that changed it for me.
Yo, this video right here changed the game, bro.
Changed 5 hour, hell yeah, bro.
Changed everything for me. Everything. And it was free.
Literally.
You guys really, seriously, highly recommend going and looking. This is pretty much exactly what we do. So highly recommend you guys checking this out. It's all free. It's a 5-hour video. It's amazing. London session. Oh no, I was just simulating here. Simulation. 2 a.m. chat. Gotta put in the work. 100 pips, that's gotta be on gold, yeah. Goldie, goldie, goldie. Oh yeah, it was the biggest day I ever had. Alright. Closure above, what do you know, right? Push up. But yeah, that's about it. So, you know, same trades we're taking today. This was 57 weeks ago. And we are still taking the same positions here today. So enough with my Instagram. Remember I told you guys I used to work for Ferrari? Look at that. Oof. Oof. La Ferrari. Jamba Juice. Visualize the chat. Visualize yourself you pulling up with your husband or your wife and you sitting down with the guy at Ferrari and he goes, which steering wheel do you want? Which color seats do you want? How do you want? Oh man, just visualize it.
Let your imagination soar.
Facts. Yeah, that's when I used to work for Ferrari. It's pretty awesome. Look at this thing. Insane. Not a bad office, right? Ferraris everywhere. Yeah, I'm a car guy, so I don't know if you guys are car guys, but oh yeah, I was able to whip Ferraris all the time, so it was pretty cool. Red interior, it's a nice one. Ferrari 812, super fast, magnificent machine. So yeah, that's it. Trip down memory lane.
I'm about to hop off this. Fortunately, man, I gotta go sit in the classroom and then drop out and
Do your thing, bro.
I'll still be on the charts, you know that.
You'll be free soon. Yep.
It's there. It's a fact.
All right, brother. Have a great day, man. I'll see you later.
You too, man.
If you want, you could jump on later. We'll be on. We'll be streaming at probably like 1:45. We'll stream.
All right, bet. Cool.
All right.
All
right, cool.
See you later.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna be streaming later on today too for the news release. I'm ordering that book today. Which book? Forgot which book. Uncle Scout, what up? Uncle Scout's in the building. Morning, homie. Oh, the slight edge, nice, nice. So GJ now pushing down. Yeah, slight edge is a great book. Nothing yet here, chat. What up, Chris? Young Chris in the building. Chris knows. Chris knows the deal. It's good to see a couple high school friends in here. Right? Those are the people that you always want to be successful with. People that you've known for so long. And it's good to have 2 or 3 of my good friends in here. Those I consider good friends. What up, Daniel? You showed me the door to consistency, and consistently doing those daily disciplines has made the bigger goals begin to happen. Hell yeah. Yep. Yep. So true. All right, we getting some volume here or what? Can we finally break out? See how important it was to wait for that closure above here? Very important. That saved you a bullet there. right? Again, there's a time and yes, that was a celery play, right? But there's a time and a place to use it. You can't just, well, you can if you want, but it doesn't work as much if you're still inside of the range, right? Just because it shows up, that doesn't mean that that's your signal to execute. There's many things that come into it, right? Every trade is a bit unique. So, you know, it's one thing to have a closure. It's another thing to have your entry. There's a lot of little nuances that come into this. And, you know, as you guys can see, I've been doing this on gold now for 70 weeks, 80 weeks, right? So there's a reason that I say things. Oh, he was referring to the slight edge. Slight edge. It's this book right here. Mindset's another good one too. Mindset, really good book. But right here, Slight Edge. Great book right there. Jeff Olson. If you guys want to read a really good book though, and read like where it's very applicable right away, this is very similar to the Slight Edge. It's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Amazing book. This book, you could start applying this book from the moment you put it down. There's techniques in there to really start applying. But yeah, that's the book right there, Slight Edge. Good book too. One of my favorites. Got you. Yeah, Jeff Olson is the author. So last 15 of this 4-hour candle has begun. So really not right at this point. We have not had a breakout on the 4-hour time frame, so we are not going to take any positions at this 15 break. Oh, we ended up closing back in the range anyway. So we just got to be patient here. Again, a lot of the volume on gold will probably kick in later on this afternoon, and so we'll be here for that too. But you may just consolidate here. Yesterday we pushed. Yesterday was nice. This was my entry here. Yesterday. Pushed down. Pretty nice. So you had a big move. Now you consolidate. And then you'll have another big move. Probably this afternoon. So tap in with us this afternoon too. Probably do it around 1:45 Eastern. We'll jump on. We'll get the news. We'll get the numbers. We'll see how the speech comes out. Speech is at 2:30, the press conference. So yeah, they'll release the numbers here at 2, and then they'll talk about it. So as they're talking about it, they'll give a lot of details where investors will now look to either dump more money in gold, right? Looking for a safe haven currency, or not. So we'll see what happens. 10:30, you have crude oil investment inventory. So not much happening until this afternoon here today. Oh, we got 8 new subscribers here. Appreciate you guys. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, lock it in. Lock it in, lock it in. Four-hour closure below would be pretty clean here. I got too many books to read. I'll show you guys a picture of my bookshelf. I'll take it right now. Bunch of books are missing though, because my kids be taking them out of the shelf and throwing them all over the place. I'm like, come on, man, it's my bookshelf.
Going on?
Hey, yo.
What's happening?
What up, big dog?
Where are the boys?
The boys. That's my bookshelf here, chat. The bookshelf. Where are the boys? I don't know. The boys. It's my daughter's a trip, man. Yeah. She's a trip. See, my son's already reading books. My man don't even know how to read yet and he's reading books. Skills with people. Business of the 21st century. Damn, son. Damn, son. Yeah, I'm not too sure where the boys are at. The boys. Confirmed to sell. Philippe. What's going on? No, nothing here yet. No confirmation on sells just yet. You need a closure below this level here, so we could fill this wick. The boys are smart, they're waiting for later, yeah, I guess so. They're gonna show up to the second stream today. Yeah, I'm gonna run out for a little bit this afternoon, but I will be back for the stream. I promise. Greenery. My boy. Take a look at GJ pushing down here. Perfect. If we can come down and create a support, that would be really nice. I want to see one more 30-minute candle. Let's see this. Yeah, I want to see another 30 come down. Or this candle close with no bottom wick, and then we have a support. And then we could look to take our buys coming back up. I still want to wait for this range here. I still want to wait for a closure above though. We need that. We need that. It's worth the wait, trust me. Look at this clean traffic here. Right, you don't want to get into a buy and it just rejects, so. Good morning, King Cheppy. King Cheppy, is that how you say it? King Cheppy. Good morning. Good morning, my friend. Hey, yo, Anthony, what up, brother? Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing? How you doing, Anthony? Anthony with the new whip. Okay. Oh man, I have quite a few high school friends here. Dope. Love to see it. Anthony Green. Your markets professionals. Couple day ones in the house. Yeah, new whip's looking fly, bro. Congrats. Anthony just bought a Lamborghini. Soon. You like the fresh whip? I do, bro. It's a good look for you, man. My brother Joe too. I've known him a long time. I've known him his whole life. Yeah, we may get some positions here on gold pretty soon. Got 6 minutes here for this 4 hour to close. You got a lot of rejections to the top side. You got a nice wick to fill here. We may push down here, and then once the news comes out, like you have this candle, this 4 hour candle, push down, and next 4 hour candle, and then the news could retrace the whole move. You may see a push like this at news. But lock it in here, chat. I got 5 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, pretty clean here. Pretty clean. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Beautiful 8 a.m. candle here. So one thing I really learned from Rajo is about volume, right? When volume comes into the market, at what times, during what session, right? So very important to learn. Ho! Magic Keys is back up and running, boys. It's back. All right, so got 1 minute here for this candle to close. Can we get a little bit of a pullback? Lock it in here, chat, because we may have a position. Need a top wick on this next candle. If we get a top wick coming into this zone here, then I will set sell stops. So perfect. So gonna have sell stops here at the break of the low. So sell stops, break of the low, right here. And stops are gonna be above the previous candle, so. So it's about a 1-to-1. Unless this candle could dip itself back into this range a little bit, then I would be comfortable. But again, this is a new 4-hour candle, so want to keep our stops, above those highs up there. Looking left, we have clean candles to the left-hand side. Probably go look to go break even right around this area here, and then yeah, let the rest ride. Nice top wick though. So the way we'll manage this trade in a losing position is excuse me, if we ended up getting activated, right, and price closes back in this range, then I'd probably look to just close my position at that point. But as long as we stay below, and you know what we could do, chat? Let's do this. Let's wait for the celery play here. Let's let me just take a look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my my sell stops. It would be nice to get a celery, but if we break this low here, we should be good to drive. Lots of volume in the market right now, so we shouldn't have a problem filling that wick. Stops are going to be above this area, so basically this is what the trade's going to look like. Just like that. If we can get a steeper top wick, then we can look to have current candle stops, which will make it currently 26 pips. If we get the celery, then we could definitely leave stops up here. So, but for now, they're gonna have to be up here. Ah. Four-hour bottom wick. What do you? This one? What's the stop here now? Yeah, chat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this 30 to close. Because if we can get this 30 to close below this range bullish, then what we can do is we can look to drive down at the break of the low and see something like this. So let's wait for this 30-minute to close, and then we could have much better stops that way, because the stops they're pretty big right now. Yeah, stops. I thought the stops were like 60 pips, but they're actually almost like 90. I was looking at the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, I just deleted the sell stop, so that was my fault. I was looking at the 1 hour candle, not the 4 hour. 4 hour is just a bit too steep at this point. If we can get this candle to close below this range now, then we can keep our stops right here, so we can have like a 30-35 pip stop for like a 65 pip W. All right, let me go get some more water real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. My stop, I leave where I'm selling. Yeah, I deleted my sell stop, so I'm gonna wait for the 30 to close here. Anyone got an idea? I can't see my sell stop. Did you use the market pending button, George? Okay, you got it. Perfect. Scott helping out. So yeah, if we can get this candle to close just like this, perfect. That'd be perfect. We could look to push down here. Stops will be right here. Perfect. That would be amazing. If it drives, it drives at this point. I have way more success waiting for the celery play to show up, so I have no problem waiting for that. Once I master Magic Keys, it'll be a game changer. Word. Magic Keys is fire, man. The last 2 days I was without it, so it felt a little weird, but got it back up now. Let's take a look at pound yen. Oh, okay, so we have a closure above on pound yen on the 4-hour time frame. So we need a bottom wick here, and then we need a support to be formed before we can really do anything here. So we get a support on the 1 hour, then we can look to take buys after we close above that level there. But this is forming beautifully. If we can stay just like this, that's gonna be nice. I'm Brazilian. I don't understand English. I can understand by analyzing the graph. Thanks for showing me. I'm in the translator. Okay. So yeah. Brazil in the house. Welcome, welcome.
Gold's looking pretty nice right now.
Yes, sir. Uncle Scalp's favorite plays coming up.
The only thing I don't like is that it wicked pretty well. Let's see, hold on. I mean, yeah, if you look at the 30-minute, it looks better on the 30 and the 1 hour. I was like a 15 for a second. I didn't like the way it looked in the 15.
Oh yeah, no, this is perfect. We broke the 15 high, which is lovely, lovely. That's you want to see that. All we need is a 30 close below, and then if we do break this low here, should be good. 1 hour looks clean, got clean traffic to the left. 4 hour as well, you got a wick to fill here. Clean traffic coming down. Daily's coming back down bearish again. Why do I want to see the break of the 15 high? Because I usually do see that on a seller replay. That will stop a lot of people out. A lot of people will be eager to get into sells. They usually enter on the opening of the candle. Stops usually sit above 15-minute, and then that basically grabs liquidity, stops some people out, and then you'll probably see something like a fake out. So you'll see this candle close bearish, right? You have this one close bull, this one may close bearish, and then that will basically be the seller play on the 15-minute time frame. So it'll look like this. You'll get a little bit of a fake out right here on this candle, and then this is what it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. And then basically your position is right here. Yep. Yeah, that is a pretty big nugget. Good question though. This one we start to get peak viewers now, 9:30. A lot of our trades coming at 9:30. $9.30 celery. 9:30. Look at all these 9:30 trades here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. 6. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can make it happen here. Yeah, it's usually when a lot of people start coming in. 9:20, 9:30. This guy taking a trade. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, we get 2 more. We'll be at 340 subscribers. Can we get it? Can we get it? There's got to be 2 people who aren't subscribed to the channel. Get us 2 more and we'll call out this salary player. Otherwise, I'm ending the stream at 9:28. And it'll be just me and Uncle Scalp. Oh, I'm new and I will subscribe. Great job, mate. Going soon. You will be 1 million subs. Yes, absolutely. I receive it. 1 million subscribers. Well, welcome. You are new. Welcome to the channel. We're here every single day, mate. Monday through Friday. for the New York session. We'll also be here again later on today. So 2 sessions today. One now and then one for the FOMC press conference at around 2 o'clock later on. They're looking to hike the rates. Looks like they want to increase rates, man, to 5%. So should be interesting. Got a few more minutes and then we may be getting an entry in here. Few more minutes, chat, and possible positions. Scott, going back to what you said about this bottom wick, I like this bottom wick because it's not too big and it's also not no wick, right? So we can use this as an entry point where if price does come back down now, breaks its own low and breaks this low, should be good to fill this wick here. From this wick to that one is about 3 pips. There's no point in entering off the break of the current low for 3 pips. You might as well just wait for the previous low. That adds more confirmation to the trade. Probably look to close partials right around this wick fill and then let this thing ride. Yep, more confirmation. Yeah, for 3 pips, you'd rather have a better confirmation, which is going to be this previous candle here. What you guys doing today? Who's coming by for the stream later on for the press conference? Anyone? Let's see if it's worth streaming. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. We'll have some people here, so we'll definitely stream.
I'll definitely be on.
Oh, nice. All right, sweet. Perfecto. I'll just put FOMC. We'll do 145. So we get on before the hour close. All right, so that's scheduled. Oh, wow. Excuse me. By the way, 30-minute, you want to see a closure below here. Pushing, pushing. Yep, 15-minute closed above. It's filling that wick now. This may be the turnaround here for gold.
GJ is melting.
Wow. GJ. Yep, we never closed above that high there.
I don't like gold anymore.
No top wick either. Yeah, gold is slowly pushing up out of our zone here. Yep, ranging until FOMC, most likely. Got 2 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. Probably not gonna happen. Where's Bowser? Where's Bowser? Bowser, you still staying patient here today? I'm holding you accountable, man. US30 won't do anything either till the release today. Yup, no trades yet. Perfect. Beautiful. There wasn't really anything, nothing you're missing, right? Not much happening here. So yeah, no bueno here. No bueno. Yeah, like we said earlier, we're most likely just going to range here till this afternoon, which is fine. This is the NYSE open here, so let's see if any volume comes in. won't be taking any buys here at all. Let's see, have we taken any 10 a.m. trades? No 10 a.m. trades this month at all. Nope. We had one 5-minute position. That was a good position too. Oh, coming up to these 1 hour highs here now. Yep, expected this push here for the open here. US30, same deal, yep. Yeah, anything with the US dollars, it's probably gonna push right now because you have the open. So see how we have this range 1 break or range 2 here, or this is a range 1, no bottom wick. You see that? Yeah, US30, you don't want to just jump into sells here. Higher time frames are very bullish. Nice little fake out there. Oh, Maverick's up. Maverick is awakened. Yeah, not much we could do here, chat. May call it here and just come back at this afternoon. Wait for numbers to come out, wait for the press conference, and probably look to get positions then. But that was really the only thing I was interested in at this point. So almost broke the 1 hour. If we break the 1 hour highs, I'll call it a day, or call it a session, and then we'll come back for the afternoon. Was thinking the same thing. There you go. Look at that. Great minds think alike, George. Plus, my kids are up now, so full-time dad, part-time trader. I'm a stay-at-home dad, guys. But my wife's a stay-at-home mom too, so it works out. Can we break the 1 hour high? Can we do it? Can we do it? Stay-at-home family, yeah, hell yeah. We got school here and everything, man. No need to go anywhere. All right, so we've broken the 1 hour highs. Perfect. So that is gonna do it here for the NY session here today, chat. We will we'll be back later on, a couple hours. I have the stream set up, so you can just go onto my YouTube. You'll see the stream there. We'll jump on around 1:45 p.m. Eastern, And again, we'll see how the numbers come out. We'll watch the press conference, see what's going on, and then we'll look to take positions if our setup does show up. But most likely going to be moving bullish here, not because of this candle, but because of they're looking to raise rates. There's basically a war on banks at this point in America with the US dollar. So yeah, gold is probably going to move bullish, because if the US dollar is not doing good, investors are going to be looking for a safe haven, which is gold, and that will drive the price of gold up here. So, but yeah, until this afternoon, chat. Hope you guys have a great rest of your morning. Love you guys, and we'll see you in a couple hours. All right.
Bro.
Peace. Peace, chat. Peace, 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 peace. Love y'all. Later.